Hello, everyone. Just thought I'd bring you another installment on the Remington Revolver line that I'm reviewing. These are real interesting. These are called the Remington Iroquois. It's actually the smallest revolver Remington ever made. It's in 22 rimfire, and it's a 7-shot single action revolver with a spur trigger. These are really interesting. This particular model is blued with mother of pearl grips. I have another model here which is nickel with hard rubber grips. And you'll note this has a fluted barrel. It's out of the 4 examples I have, it's the only fluted barrel example that I have. It's nickeled, but the actual trigger and the hammer are blued on this example. Here is a similar hard rubber grips, nickeled hammer, nickeled spur trigger, nickeled hammer, non-fluted cylinder. These are really interesting revolvers. Literally, these things are small. They're really tiny. 22, I believe it's actually 22 long rimfire. The production run on these was 1878 to 1888, and you'll note in my other videos a lot of the Derringers and revolvers that Remington produced. You'll note their production run ended in 1888, and the reason for that is in 1888 Remington filed for bankruptcy, kind of like what they're going through today, and a lot of the different variations, models, and things they produced, they had to stop manufacturing. So a lot of these, again, 1888 on these antique Derringers and revolvers was pretty much an end date for them until after they got through their bankruptcy issues. This particular Iroquois, smooth, non-fluted cylinder, again, blued hammer, blued trigger, much like this one. These are like almost identical, except one's got a fluted cylinder and one has a smooth cylinder. Blued hammer, blued trigger, hard rubber grips. These are really interesting. The unusual thing about this is the information you try to find, they say they made anywhere from 10 to 50,000 of these things. No one really seems to be able to agree on how many of them they made. What everyone can agree to is when it comes to little 22 caliber pocket revolvers, Colt also made one very similar to the Iroquois, but when you go to auctions, you go to gun shows, and when you do see these, you'll see one of the Remington Iroquois to 5 or 6 of the Colts. Colt made, they claim, anywhere close to like 80 to 100,000 of their little 22 rimfire pocket revolver. They had a long run on them. They were very popular. Well, everything Colt's popular. But the Remington Iroquois, even though they may have made as many as 50,000 of them, there just doesn't seem to be a lot of them out there on the market. Not that there's not. I'm sitting on 4 of them right here. But they seem a lot harder to find and a lot rarer than the actual Colts that are out there. But Anyway, for an interesting little pocket revolver in 22, another interesting side note is the side plate for the frame is actually a round disc, to get to the internals. I thought that was just an unusual feature. Most of the side plates, are literally a plate. But, these are very simple revolvers. They're really small. They're unique. Again, 7-shot, which I kind of thought was kind of cool. There is no loading gate. It just has a, just a little notch there that you load it up in. There is no ejector on this. It's just a very simple design. All in all, I think it's just a unique little pocket personal protection firearm. I also like the spur trigger, which Remington did a lot of spur trigger models, and my next video is going to be on a line of spur trigger revolvers that Remington put out. I think they're really unique and unusual. That'll be coming up on my next video. But the spur trigger without the trigger guard, and that makes it really, really easy to access for such a small gun. I mean, this thing would be a little awkward with a trigger guard, in my opinion. I just like the design of it. I think it's clean. And they're just kind of a neat, really unique, unusual little pocket rocket. Again, this one's got the mother of pearl grips, which I think are really, really neat. All blued model. Again, get a look at that, the way the spur trigger is on there. I don't know if that's going to focus well, but there you go. But I mean, I just think it's really cool, unusual piece. So anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed it. I hope this is as exciting to everyone else as it is to me. Anyway, hope everyone has a good day. It's all about shooting guns and having fun. I'll see you later.